Alright guys, I want to show you something on this workhorse. I'm still working on it. When I reassembled this tractor quite a few years ago, I ordered in the wrong Woodruff keys. These are the ones I'm supposed to have. I did a video of getting the axle out of them to salvage these. Well, the ones I ordered is the wrong size. Well, this is what happened throughout the period of time of owning it. See how it's supposed to be in? Let me see if I can get you guys set up so you guys can see this. Let's just ask this hub pull away. Now this didn't happen just right away. This has been happening for a while that I just noticed it. Well, I got my little Cobalt 3/4. It's about all she's good for is taking light duty boats off, and it does pretty good. There it goes. And these are those replacement things that I got. Ooh, ouch. Not good at all. Well, that's going to have to be fixed. I didn't know that one. But, yeah. Got a major leak in the back. I don't know where it's leaking at or what's going on, but you guys can now see how wore out, how bad that is. So we're going to have to take that apart and see what's going on. It should be a set of keys. There's one. So this hub only has one. And this is my main drive. And you guys can see how much slop is in this wheel. So let me get that off really quick and I'll be back. Well, actually I'll just go get me a press wrench, get it off myself right now. That's still tight. Yeah, she's still tight, so I don't know what's going on now. So I'll be back. Okay guys, the verdict of this Keyway deal is completely shot. I mean completely shot. It's so bad. And when I mean I ordered in the wrong one, Toro dealer down in Auburn got the wrong Keyway for me. I didn't know till I got the old ones out of it. But you don't know how well this camera can pick this up. But see how that's ovaled inside? Like you can see it's somewhat straight and then it's ovaled. It has rounded inside. This hub's shot. I'm hoping that side ain't the same way. I only have one to repair it. But all you need is a hammer and chisel. These are the Woodruff keys supposed to be in it. So, you guys probably never seen this, how to get this out. So I'm going to set you guys up on my jack. I'm going to pop this baby right out. Shouldn't take much to get her out. And this is the main drive wheel on this rider. This is the main drive wheel. Let's see if we can get her popped out. And she looks kind of smashed. This is not going good right now. So it's not looking good. Oh, maybe. Not looking good, guys. I'll let you go, guys, right now, and I'll be back. Alright, guys. This is the last part of this video. Had to push it out of the way. I've been sitting for some time because I'm doing some work in the garage. But, here we go. Then I have to fix something else. We'll get to that in a minute. Choke is off. Throttle's down. Alright, little choke. I gotta work on the throttle a little bit. I think it's choking it. Okay, now she won't run at all. This sucker's just running. Okay, this makes me look sad. Well, sucker's just running too, guys. Probably that freaking coil pack again. I gotta see what's going on with the coil. Let me take yours to the toolbox then. See if we got fire on that coil. Probably this freaking coil's been acting up. This coil pack's been giving me problems for some time. Very weak. Very weak. So I had to figure out what's going on with the coil again. I had to take the cover off and see. But I got another part to the story I'm gonna get to in a minute. So stay tuned for another part of this video, I guess. I mean, now we gotta go in and do the coil now. So just give me a few minutes and I'll show you another part. Alright, guys, I have a slight problem with this rider. It's for all the workhorse, by wheel horses or wheel horses. All these riders have a hydraulic lift. Well, you can see my lift arms on the ground. Well, here's the problem. Some engineer dude thought this was kind of cool. Well, that's alright if you want to do adjusting on it. Well, I don't adjust it. I don't have a mid-mount drag blade for this rider. So I figured I don't need that. And you can get this part off from Toro's website. You have to order it in. It's like 35, 40 bucks. Well, I went to my local tractor supply store, which is a Rural King for me in Indiana. Well, I bought me a Clevis, I don't know if you want to call these Clevis pins or what you want to call them. I don't know what you want to call them. I call them Clevis, call them a dog pin, dog bone connector. Well, my plan is, this little guy goes right there. And by the way, this is a quarter This is 1/4 by 5/16, and this pin is the exact same size I need. So my plan is to put this where the lift arm goes at the top. I got me a 3/8 carrot bolt, and then I got me a oh god, I cannot think of the name today. Shackle. Well, the biggest problem I have is the vibration would undo this service pin. Well, my skill is, well, I'm not going to Loctite it because if I have to take this off, I'll be screwed. Well, the plan is screw in that 3/8 bolt. I gotta get another washer. I know I have another one. But screw it in. Put my washer there. This is a lock nut. Not a nylon nut, lock nuts, just regular lock nut. And tighten that down. And that would hold the chain to it. And then I got this piece. So the chain hooks to this. Okay. This hooks to this. See where I'm coming from? And then this hooks up there. So let's get this thing apart. Dad, grab me a pair of pliers. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm not feeling the greatest today. I've been down since Sunday. So, like I figured, if this rider breaks anything, I can repair these. These are easy to repair. These are only like 25, 50 cents at my local Rural King. I'm not losing nothing on that. Yes, I do have a Tractor Supply too, but they're irate. Since Rural King came in town, Tractor Supply is gone expensive. My ags for this rider were $175 out the door. $175 and some change for these ags. Those were expensive. I can get them from somewhere else cheaper than that. But yeah, now what my plan is, put this through here. I'm gonna get another cotter pin. I got 2 containers of them. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, we got it put together. So we got it hooked. Now I'm hoping that chain would accept this 3/4 bolt. And we did not count for that chain width. Great. So, I'll be back in a second. We gotta widen that chain out. Or that chain. Hang on. That chain's gotta be a 3/8. Nope. Huh. Well, we gotta do some work. I think all you guys know how to widen these chains. All you do is take a punch, put it in there, and just turn it. Alright, for those who wants to see how to widen a chain, take a cold chisel, whatever you guys have, a block of wood. Put it like that. Sometimes it works, sometimes you gotta fight with it. But I'm in the worst location. You could be winding a chain right now. This is the worst location you can ever be trying to wind a freaking chain out. Just beat it in until you can get that sucker to widen out. Then you just pop it off, and you should, sooner or later, should have it wide enough where your bolt slide in. So, keep on working on it. Alright guys, if you don't have, if you can't get it with a block of wood, that's why I don't buy expensive tools. This is a Harbor Freight socket that I use that's got a big enough hole for my punch to go through. Well, I'll put my punch in the chain, put my socket in the, put chain on socket, put my punch in the hole, and beat it. Well, now we got success. I'm in a raw location using a piece of wood. We can get our 3/8 bolt through it now. Here's my shackle. There it is. Yep, wrong way. Put the chain in between the shackle and the bolt. Screw this all together. Because I don't do adjustments on my chain at all. I have never adjusted this chain since I've owned this rider. I've owned this rider 3 or 4 years. Been a darn good rider through the winter. Hell of a workhorse, guys. Hell of a workhorse. Get my 14, that's what the size of this nut is. Shit. Give me a minute. Grab a good old vice grips. These are Irwin vice grips. I love these sliding channel locks from Irwin. Just tighten down my bolt just enough so it don't walk off. Don't have to be super tight. Just enough where it could bite into that bolt. That's good enough. Just want a little bit of play. Now, here comes the fun part. You see that sucker way up there? That's where we need to go. So, hopefully I can angle you guys so you guys can see this. And maybe you guys can't. I'll get back to you guys on that then. Because this is not going to be easy. Not trying to hold a camera and do you guys at the same time. Alright, we're going to try this for you guys. Maybe not. Alright. See how I laid it up there? Storm coming in. That's why this panel is apart. And there ain't no room to get you and the camera in here, so that's where we gotta be at. So just give me a minute. Alright guys, got it running. Here's my idea of what's going on. Coil pack, it's getting hot now. We're firing back up. Want to see why? Now that made absolutely no sense why it backfired. Now it's firing up every time. So we got a little problem. I gotta find the intermission. The reason why I wasn't throwing out because this wasn't grounded. That wasn't grounded. But we gotta figure out why it's doing that. Alright guys, have fun. You guys just learned how to replace a fuel pump and then figure out fuel pump was bad, but I just had to replace it just for the fun of it. And then you figured out the needle float was bad. And now you found out that you get a coil pack bad. So what's next on this rider? And I got more problems just that going on. But it is a whole different story for this rider. I guess she's in the garage now, so I guess I'm going to work on her. And leave what I'm standing under alone for right now. I'm not feeling the greatest, so I'm probably just going to lay back in bed and go to sleep. So, well, you guys can have fun. I'll get this up on YouTube so you guys have something to do. Alright, see ya. Peace, man. Don't blow up your garage now. Hey guys, what's up, man? How's it going? This is going to be a update on the Workhorse GT1848 automatic by Wheelhorse. This rider right here. This is the mower one, not the plow vehicle, not the 1848. Well, last year when I was putting this sucker together, I used a semi-new filter. I had this laying around the garage. Well, the problem I'm having is you can crank it, it will not start until you prime the car. Well, I went to was at Rural King, couldn't find this. Was at Lowe's down in the city. Here's the part number for it. This is for fuel pumps filter. This is designed for a fuel pump. That one's designed if you have a gravity fed without fuel pump. Gravity fed without fuel pump. This is designed for fuel pump that's non-gravity fed or semi-gravity fed. So we're gonna just set you up and show you guys me pulling this off and getting the sucker running. This tractor hasn't started since fall of last year, so it was right around October the last time it was fired. I drugged it in the garage because it wouldn't fire. Now on this brake filter, there's a directional arrow pointing, so you want it to fit like this. Now what makes this filter different than this red one? Well, this one fills up with fuel, so when you're cranking, it pulls the fuel out of this bowl, out of this reservoir here, and it fires up the machine, and then the pump kicks over from there. With this red style, there's no way for fuel to sit. You can't. Fuel cannot sit. Cannot rust in it. So you got this much fuel to start up the rider. Of course, you know the bowl of your rider. Hang on, guys. The bowl, the fuel bowl of your carb, has fuel to start it, but it also relies on this thing to help the bowl out to fire up too. So we're going to swap these out, and we're going to see if this sucker fires up. Make sure your direction is right. Ooh, that's a little loose, guys. Don't like that. I think it should be alright. There. And see, there's no fuel in this. It should have puked out gas on me, and it didn't. So this is a brakes filter for something I had quite a few of these laying around, and I just used this to get this poor rider running. So we're gonna choke this, get a battery in it, and get it popped off. Just give me a second, guys. Let me set you guys up here. See if you guys can see what I see. Okay, yep. Oh, there you go, guys. Just a quick fix on the brakes. If you guys are having starting issues and you can sit there and crank and crank and crank and will not start, check your fuel filter. It's got a lot of problems with a lot of things to deal with it. And that's how it should be. Should have fuel in it at all times. Should never drain back out of that fuel filter. So, yep, that's the way there. If you guys have these fuel pumps, these fuel pump style brakes, the 18 or 16 horse, even that one over there got the same filter. This one over here has the exact same fuel filter. Well, not exact same. This is a Kohler filter, but still it's for the fuel pump style. And this rider will fire right up. This sucker hasn't been fired. I don't know. At least 3 or 4 weeks. About a month. Let's choke it. This one I gotta work on the choke of it. The choke is acting up on it. So I'm gonna have to let you guys sit down for a minute. And we'll hit the key. But this one runs rougher, and I haven't figured out why it's running rough. But there you go, guys. Hopefully this answered a few questions on a brakes composed twin with the pump style. So catch you guys later then, and have fun. Alright, catch you all later then.